What's up, everyone? Coach D speaks here. Wow. Republicans will stop at nothing to win an election. Take a look at my breakdown of this ad that's running in Georgia right now.
When did racism against white people become okay?
What? It hasn't.
Joe Biden put white people last in line for COVID relief funds.
He didn't. He said that black and brown communities were disproportionately affected by COVID and that we should prioritize relief to those communities that were affected the most. And it makes absolute sense. It's the same reason why emergency rooms prioritize the most severe injuries over less severe injuries.
Kamala Harris said disaster aid should go to non-white citizens first.
No, she didn't. She spoke about distributing disaster relief equitably to help vulnerable groups like low-income communities who were suffering the most. It's the same structure we use for welfare and all other kinds of aid. We give to the most vulnerable and we give more based on need. And more white people benefit from this than people of color do.
Liberal politicians block access to medicine based on skin color.
Oh my God, no they don't. And historically speaking, black people are the most neglected group by the entire medical industry.
Progressive corporations, airlines, universities all openly discriminate against white Americans.
So one time, and again, someone I went to high school with posted on Facebook that they were passed over for a job because they were white. And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said that he was passed over for a job with the Highway Patrol because they had to hire a black candidate. And I said, "How do you know?" And he said, "Well, they hired the black guy." So I said, "And it never crossed your mind that the black guy might have been a better person for the job than you? It never crossed your mind that the black guy may have been more qualified, scored higher, and just was a better person than you? I mean, the fact that you think it's okay to post this level of racism on Facebook, maybe they sniffed that out in the interview." You know, this is how I feel when I hear people talking about reverse racism and racism against white people. Righting the wrongs of the past is not racism. Helping communities that have been historically ignored and have suffered because they've been ignored is not openly discriminating against white people. It's the right thing to do. And I realize that most white people understand this, but many people fall for all these types of ads and talking points. You know, I teach at a college. There is no open discriminating against white people. And there's also no shortage of white people in any college. White people comprise 56% of the college and 56% of the country. Believe me, they're doing fine.
Racism is always wrong. The left's anti-white bigotry must stop. We are all entitled to equal treatment under law. America First Legal paid for this ad.
We're all entitled to equal treatment under the law. Well, ain't that something black people really wish Republicans actually believed? But there you have it. America First Legal is run by Stephen Miller, Trump's former senior advisor, so it's no surprise that he would be peddling racist tropes and lies. Between this and Marjorie and Tucker Carlson pushing white replacement theories, it's obvious they're trying to make white people feel slighted enough to vote for them. This ad is disgusting. It's full of lies, and honestly, it should make you less likely to vote for them. Period.
This November is Rowvember. MeidasTouch just released its brand new collection of Rowvember t-shirts and pins to let the country know what's at stake this upcoming midterm election. Go to store.meidastouch.com to grab yours. That's store.meidastouch.com.